do my Singapore chow mein first, or Singapore vermicelli. That was 3 nests of rice noodles, okay? Family of 4, easily this is enough. This is just for Joe and I tonight. So we've got, and I don't know if you can see this on camera, I did some Vietnamese style spring rolls as well earlier, which we're going to eat with lettuce leaves, and I did these in the air fryer. Normally you would fry these, they would puff up. In the air fryer, they're still lovely, and that was made with chicken. So there's my vermicelli pre-made, and then I have my ingredients. Now, the ingredients that I put, I've changed some of them slightly. I had some leftover bamboo shoots from the spring rolls, so I'm going to be putting some bamboo shoots in. I have some onion, some green chilli, some spring onions, bean sprouts obviously, and then I've got my peppers, okay, so red and green peppers. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to prep these quick. Now, we talk about aromats, or Chinese, Cantonese aromats, garlic and ginger especially. Now, I know I say this pretty much in every cooking demonstration now. If you want to infuse your food with that aromat, you've got to chop it really fine or even grate it. So I'm going to grate this ginger, okay, because I want it to infuse the entire dish. If you're not a fan of ginger, but the people that you're cooking for like it in the dish and they just want that subtle background hint, chop this into tiles, okay, and then you can use that, and then you'll be able to pick it out as you're eating it, and you'll get ever so slight gingery taste, but nothing major. But obviously I'm going to grate this, so this is where it's going to be really infused into the dish. And I'm just going to use the thin edge on this, and I'm just going to grate this nice and quickly. Oh, you know what, I should use that garlic ginger grate thing that we bought. We bought these special plates from one of the food festivals that we were working on, and we've rarely used them. I keep forgetting to get them out of the cupboard. So there's my grated ginger. Just pop this into the sink. That can go to the side. Okay, because we're eating this with noodles, guys, remember, we want to eat, the vegetables need to eat the same as our noodles, so I'm going to do everything in strips. So all I've done, I've just chopped these in half and then taken the seeds out of them. So I'm just going to, my spring onions, again I'm just going to chop them into strips. Remember guys, with Cantonese cuisine, garlic, ginger, spring onion, so I've got a bit of spring onion in this. I don't know if this is technically Cantonese, I think this is like an Indo-Asian kind of hybrid. I'm not 100% sure where Singapore vermicelli, maybe the clue's in the title. Maybe it's from Singapore. And then of course, we want strips of onion as well. And I think, to be quite honest with you, half an onion should be plenty because it is only Joe and I. So in your good non-stick wok, add your oil. Depending on how hot you want this, guys, is depending on how much chili you use. So I'm going to use, I don't know if I use all of this, but I'm going to just chop my chili. In goes my onion. And once the onion starts coming up to temperature, I'll add in the ginger. And again guys, all I'm going to do, I'm literally going to frighten the vegetables now. That's all I need to do with this. So in go my grated ginger and my chopped spring onions. Once that becomes aromatic, which we're pretty much there already, in go my peppers. You would normally get your chili in here now. If I put my chili in now, I'm going to end up coughing everywhere. So I'm not going to do that just yet. In go my leftover bamboo shoots, because I've got some. It's probably about a third of a tin went in then. Okay, now I can put in my vermicelli. And I think this was just in boiling water, and then after cooking, I pulled it straight out of boiling water and doused it in cold water so they were cold, and I just let them air dry in a colander. we use a little bit of table salt because it just helps get into the noodles a little bit more. East at Home sent me a lovely care package of the week where I had sauces, powders, turmerics, base curry sauces, a cookbook, the whole shebang. And this is the first time I've used one of their products. Now this is their mixed powder, which pretty much is curry powder. Now you could use a paste if you wanted to, but I am actually going to use a powder in this one tonight, and just to try it out. I'm going to add roughly, what's that, a heaped teaspoon at a start. Maybe a little tiny bit more. Right, let's just try that for a start. Because obviously that's how we're cheating those flavours as well, guys. Because we get that little bit of charring and burning going through. We're cheating that wok. And also as well, see, I've not added any extra oil. You could actually add some more oil in this. It's making a mess everywhere. Okay, so it needs more salt. Nice and spicy already. Okay, my wets can go in now. So I've got a little bit of soy sauce. Don't have to put this in, guys, but it's there, so I'm going to put a little tiny bit of oyster sauce in. Sounds silly, but just combat a little bit of heat. I'm going to add just a pinch of sugar. This jar is too small. Right, just try the flavouring. Yum. Okay. In goes my chilli. You give that a good mix. Off goes the heat. Our Singapore vermicelli cooked. It's just with a little tiny bit of sesame oil over the top, which is lovely. And there we have it, guys. Singapore chow mein or Singapore vermicelli.